All right, tonight we're very fortunate to have Kampman here to deliver a message. We just thank him for his generosity for coming and making the trip to speak with us. Aaron's from Wartburg High School, and then he went on to play football at the University of Iowa, and then played in the NFL. And he has a father of 4 kids and a husband, and he lives in Solon. So if you could join me in welcoming Aaron Kampman.
It's nice to be with you here tonight. It's nice to also look out and see some familiar faces, some families, so especially thank you for coming. It's fun for me to be back close to, not too far from where I grew up, so it's kind of a treat for me. But we'll get right to the topic. How many of you are golfers? Yes. How many of you watch? If you're not golfers, how many of you watch, follow, at least kind of are familiar with golf? Okay, a lot. Okay, so how many of you watched the Masters tournament a couple weeks back? Okay, a lot of you did. So those of you that watched it, you saw that it was one of the most memorable finishes in all of golf history, right? For those of you who didn't see it, let me fill you in on what happened, okay? There was a golfer by the name of Jordan Spieth. Going into that weekend, he was one of the, I think he was ranked number 1 in the world at that point. All right, he had played great all weekend, yeah? And it was Sunday afternoon, and he had a 5-stroke lead with only 9 holes left in the tournament. All he had to do was put on cruise control, and he was going to be ridden into the history books. He's 22 years old. He's a phenom, right? He's being talked about with all the great names, and he was actually won last year. So he was going to win back-to-back and be named with like Tiger Woods and Jack Nicholson and all these really important high guys. So he's going to go to a whole new echelon. All he had to do was finish the last 9 holes, right? So, hole number 10, he shot a bogey. Hole number 11, he shot a bogey, right? So now he's got a 3-stroke lead. He gets up to the 12th hole, it's a par 3, and he thinks to himself, I've done a little reading on it, it's pretty interesting. He thinks, all right, for par 3, I'll make this par, there's a couple par 5s down the road here, and I'll take care of it. A 3-stroke lead for the number 1 player in golf in 7 holes, it should be okay. So what's he do? First shot in the water. He takes a drop, 80 yards from the pin. Second shot, what happened? In the water, right? So he shoots again. This time it goes in the bunker. He gets over the water, thankfully. But he goes in the bunker. He takes a shot out of the bunker, and thankfully he won for a 7. The number 1 golfer in the world on a par 3 shot a quadruple bogey 7. He went into that hole with a 3-stroke lead, and then he left that hole chasing the eventual champion named Danny Willett, I think is his name, who never relinquished, obviously, and he lost. So, in my life, I've always learned to try to learn things from other people, from other people's experiences. So what can we learn from that experience?